I received an email that gave me some time to think, and I decided I wanted to make a video about it. So I want to share that email with you now. The basics of the email was, of all the things going on in the world right now, what gives you the greatest concern and what scares you most that it could lead into an SHTF event? What may surprise you is that it's not the things going on in North Korea, it's not Antifa protest, it's not the backing out of the Iranian deal. These things are all concerning, but for me, they're not the most concerning thing or the thing that scares me the most that it might turn into an SHTF. What scares me the most is that we are under a state of national emergency because of the opioid epidemic that is going on around the country. And whether realized or not, being that the president declared this national state of emergency under 50 USC 1601-51, that gives the president some extreme abilities and rights that he can pull the plug on many things. If he chose to, he could freeze prices, he could take over the roadways, waterways, airways, and most concerning is under this he has the ability to convene or adjourn the Congress, which means that he could say, well, I don't want to hear what the Congress has to say, we're going to adjourn them and we're going to do what I want done. Now, the hope I see is that we have people around our president that would not let that happen, hopefully. But I do find it very concerning, and I do worry about it setting a stage that at some point, whether this president or the next one, would be able to basically shut everything down by claiming a national emergency. This concerns me so much because I could see an elitist group subjugating the power of the Congress by putting in a president who would enact these rules for their benefit, to set things the way they want them to be. I can see how in the past the elitist globalists have very slowly and very meticulously set step-by-step plans on bringing about the downfall of the United States for whatever purpose that might be, the petrodollar or building a different type of empire, the New World Order as it's. The reality is, if we look at the past, even in our own lifetimes, how many times have we been told that the government is doing one thing only to see it do the exact opposite or nothing at all? And the other reality that I see is that once you have power, you never want to give it back. So the reason this scares me so much is that I can see these things being enacted through our government, and I think about what it would take to gain our freedoms back once they're gone. And I think that it would be very difficult, if not impossible, for everything to go back to the way it should be. So for that reason, this is the one situation that concerns me and scares me the most. So until next time, this is Dan from Dan's Urban Survival and Prepping. Take care of each other.